While you are here, while you are stopping by, go ahead on and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and drop me a comment. Go ahead and like and share. All that good stuff, honey. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and let your girl know that you stopped by and that you are enjoying the content that I am sharing with y'all. Anyway, this is a little hygiene post. I just really wanted to share what's been working for me as a plus size woman. You know, I guess we sweat. I'm not a big sweater, but you know, what people think or whatever the case may be. But either way, because we are plus size, we definitely have to go that extra mile to make sure that we're staying fresh at all times. Because I am one and I don't play that do not play any type of stinky. I don't do stinky, fishy, funky. I ain't about that. I'm trying to smell good at all times. And period. There's nothing, there's no way around that at all. You know what I mean? I'm very big on hygiene. Even before I was just this weight, you know, even though I kind of been like thick all my life, you know, I just always been like summertime when I can 2 showers a day, all that good stuff. So I just never really played around with my hygiene. So today I'm gonna just bring on to you guys what it is that I do on a daily basis when I take my shower and what I use and things of that nature. So first off, for my yoni, my girl Priscilla is what I call her, I do not use soap. You know what I mean? I may use soap around, but I don't put soap in my vagina at all. Have I? I have, but I come to find out that that kind of messes up your pH. You know what I mean? So I don't mess around with soap in my vagina at all, and I don't have any complaints. One might be like, well, how's it getting clean? I don't have any complaints. I haven't used soap in my vagina for a very while and very long time, and there's no complaints over here. I'm not smelly. I'm not anything of the sort. You know what I mean? Like I do wash. You know, you can be clean and get clean without using soap. First off, the vagina is a self-cleaning organism, so it cleans itself. I mean, you know, on a daily basis, as long as your vagina is healthy without any type of like yeast infections, bacteria vaginosis, any type of anything, as long as you're keeping it clean, it's going to self-clean like it's supposed to. So for one thing that I use, my body wash. I use a body wash. I use my loofah, and the body wash that I use is this. I've tried a lot of other ones, and I've used, I would say I've used Dove body wash, and I used to use that for a while because they say like Dove with the 1/4 moisturizer in it and stuff like that. Dove leaves me ashy and dry. I don't know what that 1/4 moisturizer is doing for y'all, but it does nothing for me. Maybe it's just how my skin set up. I do not know, honey, but it does nothing for me. So I use this, and this is what I've been noticing that really keeps me moisturized to the point where, you know, me lotioning up after my showers is just like a added step. It's not something that I have to do in order to not be gray and ashy the next day. Excuse me. But this is what I use, y'all. If y'all can see, this is Olay. And I use the, I've tried the Shea Butter one, but this is the Ultra Moisture Coconut Oil. Complex B3 in it. And from what I have noticed, it definitely, the moisturization that's in it, the moisturize that's in it, it actually is in it because I don't be ashy and things of that nature like afterwards. Like I can like go to sleep and wake up and still be good and just add lotion if I choose. You know what I mean? To add an extra layer of moisture and that stuff. So because I use the loofah and I use the Olay, for some reason, I don't feel like the loofah is all that I need because I'm an old-fashioned girl and I've always used a rag. So I would do my loofah and I might even say it wrong, a loofah, whatever the case, y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I would use that and I would do my whole body over like twice with that. And then, of course, and even on the outside of my vagina, never inside. And I would get a rag. So I use a rag and I use a loofah. So I would get my rag and I would use soap. But the soap that I use is this. I use the Dove I don't even know if you can see it. I use the Dove Sensitive Skin, and I use that on the outside of my vagina. So I feel more comfortable even if a little bit of that soap get in. It doesn't harm me because it's a sensitive skin. The regular Dove, I feel like it really does throw off your pH, and I'm not about that life. So yes, excuse me. I use I use the Olay and Olive Olay, and I use the Dove, and that is pretty much my routine that I do in the shower. I lather up with the Olay, and then I'll kind of do a little wipe down with my bag and my back and everything else with my Dove, and rinse. I don't use any of that on my face. I do use the African black soap on my face, but that's another video. But I don't put any of that on my face at all. So yes, so that's what I do. And one other thing that I would like to add, women, you know, it's kind of inevitable. Everyone has had a yeast infection once or twice in their lifetime. Whoever say they didn't. All right, I'm back, y'all. I had to pause for a minute. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Women, everybody's had a yeast infection once or twice in their life. Again, if you say you haven't, more than likely you're lying. Everybody has had some type of like bacterial vaginosis, something that irritated your vagina that probably alarmed you and you wanted to get that checked out. You know what I mean? I'm sure everybody that's had that. Everybody's had where their pH is unbalanced, and as the numerous things that can cause that. For one, you know, changing your soaps, changing what you wash your clothes with, not wearing like cotton panties, having a lot of different sexual partners, being real, you know, having sex every day, even with the same sexual partner, it can throw your pH off. You know what I mean? Because it's like, especially depending on what you're eating and how you're eating, a lot of different things can throw it off. So what I've came to find out is there's something that can help with your pH. And if you had a yeast infection or have a yeast infection or bacterial vaginosis and things like that, you can, there's something called boric acid suppositories. You don't take them orally. This is a suppository, meaning they come with a suppository tube, and you would put the pill in and you would insert it in your vagina. And if I'm not mistaken, you know, I guess if you're having like troublesome like bacterial vaginosis and things like that, then I do believe you would do that like every day for like a 7-day period. Me, when I do use them, it's just pretty much just to like refresh. When I feel like maybe my pH isn't so great, you know what I mean, I would use it maybe some here lately. I haven't used it in a while, but the last time I did use it, I think I just did it for one day. Keep in mind that when you do use it, it will get you super moist. And I think that's why I don't use it all the time, because I'm naturally moist anyways. That might have been TMI, but it's facts. So it kind of really makes you way more lubricant down there, way more moist and wet down there. So if that happens, that's not a bad thing, you know what I mean? Because it goes in and this is regulating your pH. It definitely balances your pH. There are a lot of different brands. If you go on Amazon or just Google about it, I would recommend that. And even maybe talk to your doctor before even using it. I would advise you to Google and look on Amazon and look for the best one for you. It's so many, so just really read and get like the all natural vegan ones and stuff like that. But I've had some before, and this is a different brand that I've had. This one is called what is this? Balance Lovely Harmony Becomes Healthy, and this is a 30 count. You probably can't even see it, but I did get it from Amazon, and I think the price of these capsules run between about like $15 to $18, $19. Very inexpensive. They go a long way. Again, I would recommend anyone to talk to their doctor prior to using this, or Google, and you know, do what works best for you. I would say I've definitely tried it. I don't have to use them often, but I feel like a woman that is sexually active, no matter if it's with the same person, you know, that type of stuff definitely interferes with your pH and keeping it balanced. And when your, I can't even talk, when your pH is slightly unbalanced, that will cause like some slightly unfresh days. I'm not talking about fishy or anything like that, but if you know your body, you know what I mean, what it normally smells like and how it normally is, because I know Priscilla very well. So yeah, that is my regimen for hygiene. So far so good. It's been working for me. Again, no complaints. So definitely drop a comment if you have a routine, a regimen that, you know, you would like to share with me. Maybe I want to try a different way, or maybe you know something that I don't know. But this is what I do. So far, like I use Olay to wash, and I use Dove Sensitive Skin. And on those unhealthy days, not unhealthy, unbalanced pH days, I would use a boric acid suppository. Again, it's not oral. Please do not take this orally. By orally, I mean do not take this, don't ingest this. Don't take it in your mouth. Don't swallow it as a pill. This is a suppository that goes up in your vagina. All right. Until next time, drop me a message. Let me know how you like my video. Leave me a comment. Again, that's the same as message. Leave me a comment, drop me a message, like and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, talk to you later.